Thank you for joining. My name is Beverly, and today I wanted to get into this whole topic of perfectionism. And it's a word that many of us use. It's just kind of a throwaway. Oh, I'm a perfectionist. Oh, I don't do anything unless it's perfect. We say this, and it's really just a myth because none of us is perfect. We're never going to get it perfect. And how the subject came up for me was there is another YouTuber, YouTube channel, and her name is Jennifer Arnice, and it's called Healing the Black Mother Wound, I think is what the title is. And she talks about all the ways that our mothers have impacted us in negative ways and kind of unpacking that and healing that in ourselves. And the episode that prompted this video was, what was it called? I wrote it down. Perfectionism is a trauma response. Perfectionism is a trauma response. So I'm going to link her video below. If the idea of perfectionism interests you, watch her video. It's very good. If you're new to this channel, as I said, my name is Beverly, and I'm still figuring out the exact thing that this channel is about. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it is a channel dedicated to health, wellness, fitness, wellness of, the body and the mind. And the mind is what I'm going to talk about today. And so if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Perfectionism, how that shows up for me and really how it shows up with this channel. If you knew all the videos that I've recorded that I just have not posted, for fear that it's not good enough, for fear that no one's interested, for fear that I sound crazy or that I look crazy, all of these things, that hold me back. And that might sound familiar to you. I'm always second guessing myself and always trying to get it better. And there's nothing wrong with wanting for things to be better and trying to get things right. But for myself, it falls very much into this category of then just completely stalling your life. It stalls you. It prevents you from moving forward. You're essentially sitting there idling, and it's a hard thing to get past. But it's also this myth, this lie that we tell ourselves that anything is ever going to be perfect. And I really have thought a lot about, for me, where this idea of perfectionism comes from, this idea of trying to get it right. And I have this deep, deep fear. And this, what I'm about to say just occurred to me just a little while ago. I have this deep fear of making a mistake. And that makes me sad because we all make mistakes. I make tons of mistakes. And if you've seen any of my other videos, they're full of mistakes. But what goes through my head is, what if my facts aren't right? What if this isn't right? What if my lighting isn't right? Is anybody going to listen to me? Am I going to say something that offends somebody? All of these thoughts that go through my head that really are just a roadblock. It's holding me hostage. And so for every video that I posted on here, it's really been an exercise in just walking through that fear. Because every time I press publish on a video, I'm terrified. That's just the truth. And then sometimes I'll post a video and I wake up the next day and I think, oh my God, what have I done? And I don't know what I'm afraid of, other than this fear of making a mistake, of it not being right, of it not being able to stand up on its own, for people not liking it. This idea, many of us go through our lives wanting to be liked and wanting this approval, and myself very much included in that. And the next question then for me is always, where does that come from? Why do you have that? And my answer is long. My answer is so long. But this fear of making a mistake that I was thinking, and I haven't worked this out, I'm working it out right now, is that the fear of making a mistake is getting noticed. And I know it sounds ridiculous because I'm here on YouTube and I want to be noticed. And I saw this, just a little aside, I saw this interview with an actress the other day, and she was saying it's that she's shy. And she's like, it's that whole thing where it's like, don't pay attention to me, pay attention to me. And I relate to that so much. But the don't pay attention to me is very much rooted in, I think, just kind of being called out for a mistake, for something that's not right. So if I don't make the mistake, then I don't get noticed. Then I, and that's just such a sad place to live in because we all make mistakes. And I've made so many mistakes in my life and I'm okay. And that's what I have to soothe myself with. That's what I have to tell myself, that you've made other mistakes and you come out on the other side of it. And that's true for all of us, right? But it's this perfectionism, or this myth of perfectionism, that sometimes holds us hostage, that prevents us from doing the thing that we want to do, whatever it is, whatever that thing is for you. That perfectionism, thinking that you have to get it exactly right, it's just a big roadblock. And as hard as it is, we have to step around those, or sometimes walk through those blocks. And I say that for you as much as I say it for myself, because again, with this channel, I think, well, what is it, Beverly? You know, if there's a video that I want to record, I think, what is your channel about? What are you doing? And I've done this, starting this little series on my Hollywood stories, which doesn't have anything to do with health, wellness, fitness, right? But it is part of my life. I've worked in the entertainment business for the last 30 plus years. So it's very much a part of my life. And that's just sort of a fun thing that I want to do, that I'm going to do. But another thing that I haven't done on this channel that I am going to do, I'm saying it right here, that I'm going to do, is every day out there in my garage, out through that door is my garage, we have a gym. And 5-6 days a week, I work out in my gym. It's very much the thread that runs through my life. It's very important to me. And so I'm going to start recording lives, maybe just a couple days a week, of my workouts, to where people can join if they want to join or not. I'm not really going to even be teaching it per se, so much as just throwing the camera on and showing you what I'm doing in the morning, what my workouts look like in the morning. And I haven't done it so far, honestly, because I'm just like, oh, is the lighting right? Is it this right? Is it that right? It's silly. It's so silly. And it's prevented me from just pressing record on a workout. Who cares if it's not perfect? I'm saying this, but so far, this perfectionism has prevented me from doing that. And I'm going to just start doing that. And so what I would say is really ask yourself, is this perfectionism, which is a myth, which is a lie, preventing you from moving forward with something that you really want to try, or something that you really want to do, or content that you really want to put out there? Is it preventing you from doing that? And the next question is, why are you letting it prevent you from doing it? And I ask myself that too. Why are you letting it prevent you from doing that? Because it's really just a roadblock that doesn't need to be there. It's a self-imposed roadblock. And if nobody watches, then nobody watches. If nobody likes it, then nobody likes it. If it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. And so soothing ourselves in that way so that we can overcome these obstacles that we've put in this place and that hold us back from really achieving the life that we want, the lives that we want to live. And so, in any case, I hope for somebody that this at least causes you to ask that question in yourself, causes you to kind of look at yourself and see if there's something that's holding you back from what you really want to do, because I relate so much. I have so many fears and so much sometimes anxiety about doing certain things, particularly the videos that I post here on YouTube. But I'm just walking through that fear in the hopes that it just gets easier and easier. And in all honesty, it does get easier. It does get easier the more that you do it. And so I hope that helps you. If this interests you, or fitness, health, or wellness of any kind interests you, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if there's something that you want to do that's holding you back, put it in the comments. Write it out. Let us read it. Put it out into the world, and that can be your first step. Maybe that can be your first step, to just write it out for people to see, for the rest of us to encourage you. Do that. So anyway, I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for spending time with me and listening. And until next time, take it easy.